got the 298.
Grape Ape. 8.
Antisocial Experience 298. A world without. This is going to be a first run for us doing this, man. Have we done the record and upload ever?
Nope, we've
No.
been Monday Night Raw since it started.
Yeah. It ladder matches all the way.
Yep, Nitro. Monday Night Wars. Except it was like Sunday Afternoon Wars.
Speaking of, did you tune in or see any of that the Hogan supporting Trump thing?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, what a spectacle that was. And how here's like some people that reacted to it, like other content creators that reacted to that were like, "Oh, I can't. That went way better than I thought it would." And it's like, well, how could you not think it would go well?
They've made a martyr out of him, man.
Well, right, but I'm talking about Hogan showing up to speak for it, like speak about him.
Everybody's gonna show up and speak about him now. He's been shot, you know.
Right,
He's like,
right.
Yeah,
he had this like big pillow bandage thing on his ear.
Yeah. Like I said, they made a martyr out of him now. Like it's just that's what it is.
But I mean, icon, legend from our early childhood, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
You know, professional athlete. I'll say it, professional athlete, 100%. He was and probably is. If he had to be.
You can still drop the leg, I bet.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, performer, entertainer. Of course, he's going to do good on a stage talking.
Yeah.
You
Cutting
know,
promos all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best one is that little kid.
Oh yeah, by far, dude. That little
Who's that,
awesome.
Rose?
Yeah. Did you see the one where he gets off the bus and smashes the milk together to Stone Cold and dumps the milk all over his head?
No.
Oh yeah, he gets off the bus on the last day of school, smashes these 2 milk cartons together, just dumps them on his head.
I'll have to find that later.
That dude's epic.
Yeah, that's some good entertainment. Good. It's all good entertainment, man.
Yeah.
You know, I need to start watching more. I used to watch it a lot with my dad, but I really haven't since he passed away. You know,
but I don't watch anything anymore.
But wrestling,
it's not the same as it used to be though. Like I've tried to watch it, and it's just not.
No, it's not. What was the controversy that come out with the fucking Rock?
I don't know. I didn't know it was
because he made a comeback, right?
Yeah.
But didn't he buy part of it? Like he's part owner.
Oh yeah.
And there was some whole conspiracy there, and
I forget what it was, but yeah, he knew that, I don't know, maybe the Hollywood strike, the writer's strike was coming, and so he bought into so he could keep working.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's a Rock.
Yeah. I don't know. That's people are like multi-talented, like literally. You know what I mean? They are like just think about that, like having to go from that world, being a professional athlete wrestling, to making it on the big screen,
back to fighting,
fighting. Yeah. You know that. I don't know, man. That's not a shift that I would want to make.
No, it sounds like the Titanic to me.
The Titanic.
There's gonna be a ship.
Then we have to do a Titanic special sometime because that's come up so frequently on this show.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'd be glad to. Then I get everybody the truth, you know?
Right. The scoop, the real deal. But no, and obviously, you know, we start out with Hogan and Trump.
We'll never do that again.
Yeah, right. We probably will. Well, no, because he's not going to be.
No, we're not going to start out with Trump or like.
Well, there's not going to be a chance for him to be elected again. I'm waiting on him to run that back.
He's going to get elected, dude.
Oh, right. Possibly. I think so.
I don't think he's going to lose at this point.
No, not with recent events.
No.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, watch them walk it back. Like right before election time. Like, you can't have 2 terms. Like, change a rule that's been in existence. This is what gets me.
I've never been a Trumper, and I'm not one of politics because I don't even vote. But here's what I don't. This is what I get. This is what I picked up now because I'm a big conspiracy theorist. Is like they don't want him in there for a reason. The reason they don't want him in here, and what I think, is because he's not one of the good old boys. You know what I mean? He's not part of their little fucking system and this and that. And he throws a monkey wrench in all their bullshit. And I think that's like, you know what I mean? I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like he's not one of them, and they don't like that.
Yeah, essentially, like you said, monkey wrench, or he's a monkey on all their backs,
Yeah, he's
and they're
not.
like, they already got too many, they can't
Yeah.
afford it.
No, and, like, they either fall in place with them or you're not one of them, you know what I mean? And he's
Yeah.
not one of them, and I just like I said, I don't like the man on anything, but I think he represents fucking like, if that other idiot gets in, like, again, like, what the fuck? That guy can't even
Ooh.
talk, man.
So, after that one debate, what didn't he come back with, "Oh, I was tired," of this or that, or
Yeah, but they practice for a week, like, there's no like, you're an idiot, like, you're senile.
like,
And what kind like, listen, your business, my business. In what world are we like, you know what? No, we got these businesses up and running. Let's pick between that 83-year-old man and that 81-year-old man to run the thing. Like, that doesn't happen anywhere else. Not for anything. But the country, yes. Like, so stupid.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
fucking stupid.
Some people, and we're not going on a whole rant about this, but some people like to, like, think it's like the end times, like, and that's from a whole religious standpoint,
Yeah.
and it's like, and not like, not trying to put anybody's beliefs or anything down, but it's like, so you think these are the end times, and you're here shopping for a computer, you're here buying pizza, like, that's you're ordering T-shirts from us and
Yeah.
stickers and shit, and it's
But
the end of the world.
but yeah, but like nobody, and the end of the world's gonna come and like they're gonna roll over us and nobody's gonna do anything because everybody's just like, you know? They'd rather fight with their neighbor and call each other libtards and stuff like that. Rather than banding up and fighting the real problem.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's certainly a lot of real problems. This probably gonna be one of our more not political, but
Yeah, they got the
socially
guns, but we
based
got the
episodes.
numbers. Yeah.
They got the guns, we got the numbers.
Yeah.
Where's that from?
Jim Morrison said it.
Did he?
Yeah.
They got the guns, we got the numbers. It's true,
Yeah.
you know. But no, along with recent events, attempt on former president's life, whatever you want to call it. Some people say it was a setup. Some people say,
Listen, here's my problem with it being a setup, dude. He's not gonna let some guy shoot him in the face like that close. Like nobody's gonna be like, all right, I trust you to graze my face with a bullet.
right?
No, 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 no. Like,
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah. I mean,
and I'm Captain Conspiracy Theory. I just don't believe he's gonna be like, all right, I trust you when I wink to fucking like, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's tough. That's a tough sell.
yeah, it is a tough sell. And then there's also, like, I don't want to put words into current president's mouth, but did somewhere along the line he have utter the words or have an attitude or something to the effect of "I'd shoot him if I could," talking about Trump?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, he said that we need to put a target on him.
Oh, that's what he.
Yeah,
Okay,
then it happened.
so basically, yeah, he didn't exactly say I would shoot him if I could,
Yeah, he
but
said we need to put a target on him.
okay, so yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, you can round that up to
Right,
I
yeah.
mean that's relative to
Yeah, I would say it's the same thing.
I'd shoot him if I
Yeah,
could.
yeah. He's like, "We need to put a target on him," and they're like, "What?" He's like, "I said we need to get a target," you know? Like, oh my god, dude, who put this guy in charge?
Walmart.
Yeah. He's like, I like when he's like, "And the Vice President Trump." I'm like, "That's not your vice president, you moron." Like, holy Christ.
I would believe that Walmart put Target up to it.
Oh, absolutely.
That sounds like
I think Target's probably bigger than Walmart right now.
or Walmart, yeah,
Yeah,
Walmart.
Walmart's on the decline, man. They lost the experience of it. Like, you remember even back in the day, you used to go get stickers. You get stickers when you walked in, and like there was no automated checkouts. There was just checkouts, people everywhere, and like shit's flying. And there used to be an arcade in there, and like a
Yeah,
McDonald's and a Subway, and yeah, remember when we used to have a Subway 3 days ago, and
yeah, right.
yeah,
How
it's
about that news? They just
crazy.
like
I
a
know
post
it.
on Facebook like
Yeah, and a blue sign in the door.
a couple days before, like,
Literally
hey,
2 days before.
yeah, at the end of the day, it's like Wednesday, and they put a post up at the end of the business day,
Friday,
Friday.
we're done.
Like,
Now here's my thing.
all right.
Do you know what do you why do you think they're done?
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
I'm gonna speculate on it. I think one, I think it's because they put the new super snappies in and they're selling a buttload of sandwiches over there. Okay.
I think that's part of it.
Two, Domino's coming in and doesn't have anywhere to park. So they sell it across the street for a parking lot. Ching 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 ching. Big money, you know?
Domino's really want their people crossing the street, though, even though it's not a busy street.
I don't think it's gonna man, it's not busy enough to even fucking worry about. Like, see, it's like 2 cars an hour.
Right, right.
But and then, like, 3, I just don't I think Subway's, like, old way of going, like, I don't wanna watch somebody, like, hand out my sub anymore, I just wanna, like, push a couple buttons on a MTO thing and, like, get it made, not sit there and answer questions and blah, blah, blah the whole time, and, like, their product's not even that good.
Do you think Subways are fading out all over?
Yeah, I do. Well, like, as I said, it's like an old it's like the mall, you know what I mean? It's like it's just not the
Have you
same.
been to the mall lately?
No, there's nothing left.
Yeah, no, there's not. The building's there.
Yeah, well, they're trying to put a casino in it. But, like, the Century 3 Mall that they're ripping down in Pittsburgh, like, I was looking at old pictures of those today, like, the 3-foot Christmas tree, or the you know what I mean? There's 3 stories high Christmas trees and stuff in there, like, it used to be such a place, man.
Right. It's just and this is a thing we bring up. I hate traveling back to it, but we do talk about it. Just comparing, like comparing, I don't want to call it childhood, but way back compared to now. Like, do you remember when there were smoking sections in malls?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Like,
remember when you could smoke at McDonald's.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, like that was a thing. Like, I'm not trying to say, hey, we need that back now, but
I
that,
am.
all right.
Yeah, we need that back now.
But that's the way it was,
Mhm.
and
You could
it's
smoke at baseball games, you could do whatever you wanted.
dude, it's quite a difference, that world from the world we're in
This
today.
world sucks.
It does. Bringing that point even more, if you don't believe it, even more to, a concise point, with recent events, the YouTuber that had to post a video about said shooter wearing one of his shirts, a piece of his merch. In there is no world in this solar system or any other or in the universe where anybody should have to post a video like that.
Right, because the space isn't even real.
Well,
Yeah.
there's that,
Yeah,
but
right.
that we'll put that aside
Yeah, I just
so we
wanted
have
to
a valid
I
argument
just
here.
wanted to say, yeah.
No, it's there's no world where you should have to post a video like that.
No,
Like, are you actually kidding us? Like,
but
background checks, what do you background checks, drug screenings for
yeah,
somebody buying your merch?
For T-shirt, yeah, you gotta
A
know.
T-shirt online?
Yeah, they're like, "Well, he might wear this to, like, a, black tie affair someday." Like, you can't control that, you know what I mean?
No. But also looking at it and we're not popular, we're not huge in the least of not even a drop in the bucket
No,
is
we don't even have the bucket.
right.
Yeah,
Don't know where the bucket is.
yeah.
But also attempting to create content, we kind of have an understanding and can understand why he did post a video about,
Yeah, because
addressing the
everybody was
situation.
fucking saying shit, they do. That's all they do, man, is troll you, like, everybody just there's no
Right,
positivity.
but like you said in that video, having different publications contact him. Have you ever communicated with the shooter?
Yeah,
What do
like,
you know about the shooter?
again, this world just sucks.
Really? Are you that fucking dense that you're gonna
Yes,
waste somebody's time with
absolutely.
questions like that?
Absolutely, they will, yes.
That's what I'm saying. There's no world.
No, there's no respect, there's nothing. Everybody just it's yeah, it's cutthroat, it's fucking
You can literally and that's what I mean. You can literally sum it up as somebody bought a T-shirt online and wore it on a day when they did something extremely fucking stupid and retarded.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah. Had it not been a band, had it not been whatever, this or that, the other, like, you know what I mean? Everybody, like, just, I don't know. It's just stupid. It's just really stupid.
it is. But I can understand why he posted the video because there's a lot of people that aren't fans of his that don't know him, don't know the channel, don't know the brand
Right.
that would and people that are just outside of the YouTube space that don't even consume content there are seeing this guy's poor name in news headlines on CNN, whatever, with the shooter, Trump, and then his name. That's
Yeah, but they got to pinpoint it on somebody.
yeah, but still though, man, that is pretty much an accurate uh, summation. I don't even know if that's a word.
I don't either. We can make it one, though.
Right, it is now.
Yep.
But that's
Summation.
like an accurate statement on like the where the world is today. The fact that something that crazy happens, it's out of your control, and you gotta post a public video.
Yeah, otherwise you get taken down by all the fucking crybabies and Karens and fucking this and that and the other.
Yeah, man, that's the world could do without a lot less of that shit.
Yeah,
That's
I know. A lot less.
yeah. Sorry, but not psych. Not sorry.
Not at all. Not at all. Go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Like who even complains about that's what I never got. If somebody hears something at a concert and they're like, "Oh, it offended me," so he tells the person that wasn't even at the concert, and they're like, "Well, it just offends me." How's it offend you? You didn't even hear it live. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how's it bothering you one bit?
Yeah,
Like,
don't buy that
yeah,
shit.
quit fucking buying, quit rounding up the mob. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, I hate that shit.
Yeah, what is the name for that? Whenever
Woke. We're gonna say
no,
everything.
what
The name for everything is woke from now on.
right, not woke, but no, like when you're getting a mob together. What is that? There's a term for it. I can't remember.
Getting a mob together.
Well, no, there. I think it's like a
Hmm.
one word, whatever. But yeah, no, that's yeah. I don't buy that or offended about like who said some goofy shit and wasn't allowed to play in certain cities. No effects.
Yeah.
Couldn't play their own. What was who where was it they couldn't play?
Everywhere.
Right, but
Oh,
where
Ohio started.
Ohio's where it started
Yeah. But yeah, they couldn't play anywhere in the United States for a year.
for a year
Uh-huh.
over some dumb back and forth on stage.
Yeah.
Do you even remember what they said?
Yeah, it was yeah, remember the shooting in Vegas a while ago? The country shooting?
Oh, at the country
Yeah,
concert?
and all they said was, we're glad it was country fans, not punk fans.
Right.
Yeah, it's there's everyone's woke.
Right, but to not be able to play anywhere for like a
Yeah.
year, that come on, man.
But it was like kind of a cool quest because it like took 2 years to fucking see no effects for me, you know what I mean? Well, there anyway, but like so you met all these people and stuff along the way. It was crazy.
Right, you had like side missions to
Yeah,
complete
like tons,
in
man.
order to get to the final
Yeah.
objective,
The
right?
final objective was awesome though. It was cool.
Yeah, but should have never happened though, man.
No,
Not like that.
no way.
So that incident was from Ohio?
Yeah. Well, they did it in Vegas, and Ohio was 3 days later.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it happened in Vegas.
yeah.
The incident happened in Vegas.
Yeah,
They played
yeah,
3
and it
days
didn't even
later.
stay there like they promised. You know what I mean? They were like, "Oh, if it happens in Vegas, it stays in Vegas." The fuck it does.
Right.
It only works with a prostitute if you sleep with her. That just
Right.
means she doesn't tell your wife.
Yeah.
That's all that means.
That happens in Vegas.
Yeah, that's all.
Obviously didn't. They talked about it
Right.
and had consequences.
Like that's what
There
I'm
was
saying. You go to Vegas and you kill somebody. Odds are you're bringing brought back and you're gonna be put on some charges. You know what I mean? Like it's not. That doesn't just stay there.
no.
Like yeah.
No, it definitely
But you can
doesn't,
totally
man.
have sex with a prostitute and she won't, she's not going to tell on you. Like, sure. Because how is she going to tell on you? Like, she can't. But yeah, that's all that means, really.
I don't even think that these days.
No, no. I wouldn't even want a prostitute these days.
It's just there's
She's probably laced with fentanyl.
valid point
Yeah.
there. Yeah, valid point. I don't even diving down that rabbit hole. Have you ever seen any of the videos online where officers have to deal with that and they're like up and at it 1 minute and
Yeah.
they like start searching through some shit and then they're like on the ground getting hit with EpiPens and shit and
Yeah.
what are those what are the things they wake you up with?
Oh, smelling salts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like trying to wake you up. Dude, that's some crazy shit.
And a defibrillator. She's like, clear.
Might as well be, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that shit is crazy, man. That's one job I would not do. There's not enough money to pay me to do what some of those people do. And I'm not talking about the bad crazy. I'm talking about the ones that are actually there trying to do good.
Yeah.
You know, you could not pay me enough money to do that as a profession.
No. Me either.
Not a chance.
It's just like working in a prison. Like I couldn't do it because you couldn't pay me enough to go in there and like get locked down. Like I couldn't do it. Like seeing that door shut every day and like you know what I mean. Now I'm locked in there. Like I wouldn't.
You think that would work on you?
No, I think I'd go crazy.
Just they would like start working on your mind.
Oh, you're fucking right. No, and I'm locked in there. Yeah, I wouldn't like that one bit.
And just imagine like some shit happens while you're in there,
Oh,
right?
shit's definitely gonna happen. while I'm in
Global
there.
pandemic, the air becomes bad.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Some shit that's killing off like 80, 90% of the world.
And
So,
they won't let anybody out?
yeah, so you gotta stay in there.
Yeah, with a bunch of
Your best bet is just hope your head don't end up on a stick like Robert Downey and
Oh, and,
Natural Born
the
Killers.
others, yeah. What's his name on that? Oh my god.
I feel like he kinda asked for that, though, by
Oh, yeah, he was
putting himself in that
yeah, oh,
situation.
yeah. What was his name on there, man? I can't think of it.
I have no
It
clue.
was so funny. 'Cause all he's worried about is he's like, Just get the best shot," you know? Like, he's like, "Dude, they're gonna kill you."
I will check it out. Oh, I'm trying to look it up. Trying to look it up for you, sir. He was like he wasn't he like a Geraldo? Wayne Gale.
Wait, yeah, 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 yeah.
Wasn't he like a Geraldo type
Uh-huh,
character?
yeah,
Like, who was that? Who was Geraldo, right?
yeah.
He's the one that would go and do stuff like on site, like the interviews and
Yeah, he, like, did the Warren, and he found that, Al Capone's tomb, and
yeah.
that worked out really well for him.
I don't know. I don't. What do you think about that?
Al Capone's tomb?
No, not that.
There's
Just
nothing in it.
look, we're so unqualified to speak on reporting and journalism. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know the first thing about it, okay? But yet we sit here and talk,
yeah.
okay? Right? W- what do you think? Which would you rather do? This type, what we do, sit and talk about events, stuff that we can see, or would you rather be out there gathering the info?
Oh, no, right here's fine.
Right,
Yeah, I
but
don't need to be shot at, you know what I mean, by some Saudi or something.
right, but
Yeah.
actually being out there in the world catching the story.
Yeah, no, I don't wanna be out there in the world. I hate being out there in the world. I hate being out there in this little world, like, let alone the big world.
The big world,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
There'll be, like, big fish and stuff everywhere, more stuff that I hate. Yeah,
It does suck leaving paradise, I'll admit that,
yeah.
man. Uncomfortable as all get out, but you got to once in a while, you
Yeah,
know?
no, for sure. I went to the fair last night, Clearfield County, yeah,
How
yeah.
was that?
It's pretty fair, you know? I mean, the prices were fair, like, you know, I mean
I get it,
yeah,
I
yeah,
get it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Food was fair. I mean, it was just it was a fair time.
But no, I guess I'll throw it on here. Possible upcoming guests too. We're as far as you can get from religious types, you and we may have a person that has strong roots
Let's call him
in.
the Reverend. Can we call him the Reverend?
I don't think he would like that.
Oh, all right.
We'll
Let's
ask him
not
though.
call. Yeah, let's not call
We'll
him
ask
that.
him day of though.
Yeah, well, I at least like to call him Rev.
But yeah, potentially this guy, and he's a good friend of mine. He said something about coming on the show, so we'll put that to the test. See if he wants to come out here, sit on camera, on mic,
And argue
and
with me.
record one of these.
And argue with me.
I don't want to try and attack him or anything
I'm not
like
gonna
that.
attack him. But
I want to
I want to
like
give
get
him
some of the
facts though.
I want to get some of the views and just go back and forth about it and try
Yeah,
and have a civil conversation.
because in the end, like I don't care what you have faith in. Is like you gotta have faith in something. You know, if it's something make believe, but it makes you feel better, then by all means have it.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. If it is something that's make believe or for sake of argument, it's real and they believe in it, who are we to take that from them?
That's
Or
what I
who are
mean.
you
No,
to try
no.
and dissuade them from their belief in that?
Right. It's like Dumbo versus Babar. Who are you to pick the elephant for that person? You know what I mean? Like you pick your own elephant.
Right?
Yeah. Like I'm going with Babar the whole way. He wore a suit, you know?
Shazam and Kazam.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I
all I'm
mean.
saying,
Yeah, that's what
you
I'm saying.
know?
Yeah, yeah. The Menskella effect.
But no, yeah, so potential guest.
And we're gonna have the Fruit of the Loom cornucopia on here too, just to prove that it was real. He's coming out of hiding. He wants to talk for a little bit too.
Does Haynes have a cool mascot?
No, Michael Jordan.
That's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know, that's pretty
Yeah,
I'm
that
just
is pretty
saying.
cool. Yeah, no, that's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, they do have a cool mascot then. The answer is yes. The answer is yes.
You know where I think one of the steps where the world went wrong, or at least this country went wrong?
Where?
Whenever they got rid of the Marlboro Man
Yeah, and
and
Camel
put
Joe.
Camel Joe,
Yeah,
like, we can't have cartoons advertising these
right.
unsafe
And what
products.
else they did is when they made a sequel to Space Jam. Like they shouldn't have done that either.
Also, the fact here's another fact. It's probably easier and more prominent to be able to buy marijuana on a Sunday than it is alcohol, at
Mm.
least in this area. That's
Yeah,
crazy to me.
yeah. I didn't think about it like the alcohol thing, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like, if you
Yeah,
wanna be selling that on a Sunday, you also have to make food, don't you?
yeah, yeah,
Is that's a real thing,
yeah,
right?
yeah. At least it was, unless they changed it, but
I don't know if it used to be a real thing,
yeah, yeah, for sure.
but no, marijuana? Just go get it.
Yeah,
The
ten to
shop's open.
10 to 6. Yeah,
Never thought I would live long enough to see that change in the world, but here it is, like I
yeah.
said.
Same here,
You
man.
kinda gotta adapt with change and not saying you have to embrace and take on new things, but you do have to at least adapt with the
Dude,
changes
look how much
happening.
adapting our fucking generation has done. Like, we went from, like, no internet to, like, I mean, all we do is adapt, you know? We've been through, like, every fucking catastrophe possible, like, we were just adapting day by day.
You know who I feel bad for is the people that have never not had, like, internet or devices. You know what I'm like that?
I don't know, man. Sometimes I wish I just didn't. It might not be that
Right.
bad.
No,
'Cause
I agree because I love those days of getting home from school, getting on a landline, calling to see who's doing what.
yeah,
What are you doing this weekend? What are you doing this summer?
yeah.
And summer was literally like that was like
It was years long.
it was.
Yeah.
The weekends would be like kinda going back to the Wild West,
Oh, dude. Yeah, and
and
it was
summer was going back to, like, prehistoric
yeah,
times.
and, like, even when Christmas vacation, I remember you get, like, a week off or whatever usually, and it seemed like week just seemed like it went forever, you know what I mean? Like, it was, like, the longest week ever, now it's not. It's
Well,
not.
you don't even get that week
No,
off now.
no, that's
Shit
what
are
I'm
you
yeah,
talking about?
yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm a little tired and delirious.
Yeah, speaking of, I think this is our first Saturday night ever for this show. We did
Yeah,
yours on some Saturday nights.
yeah. Well, not Friday nights.
Friday nights,
Yeah,
my apologies. Friday going into Saturday
yeah,
morning.
yeah,
Uh, so yeah, potential guests coming up, more to come. Still rattling out this new format, still going to do lives occasionally. If you've hung out and waited for new audio episodes to publish, we thank you. Coming over the channel, watching videos, also thank you. If you ever had a hand in creating this, we appreciate you and thank you as well. You know,
yeah.
it wouldn't, not that it's really anything, but
If
it
you want
would.
to send a donation, I'll just leave the address at the end, okay? Send it
I'll
there.
put it there.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and without anybody that's had a hand in it, we wouldn't be here now.
No.
Wheels would have fell off long. Well, fuck, the wheels did fall off long
I was
ago.
gonna
We
say,
just would
yeah.
have gave up pushing.
They're not on the bus anymore, that's for
We
sure.
would have gave up pushing a while
Yeah.
ago. Ah, anyhow, stay tuned.
Yeah, but not too tuned.
End us on something that the world could do without, sir.
Ice cream.